This is Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is a great day at Tuesday, and we have a fun show today.
Man, we sure do. We have a lot of good stuff coming up today and a lot of fun things to talk about that happened over the weekend that we were attending.
That's right.
So we got a lot of good stuff. But first,
we need to check on the weather.
Gorgeous weather checking in out there right now. Plenty of blue skies across the board. And yeah, it's starting to warm up out there. 84 in Myrtle Beach, 86 in Conway, Georgetown, and Kingstree. Coming in at 77 in Florence, waiting for that temperature to update. I expect you to be actually into the mid-80s at this point. 88 in Hartsville and Sumter, creeping up to that 90-degree mark. Enjoy it now, though, the summer lovers, because we have some changes coming our way by the end of the week, which means much cooler weather. 70s for highs. If you like the sunshine and the warmth, enjoy the next few days. Dry conditions on the radar right now, and expected to be for that to be the most part through the afternoon. Slim chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm. Our 80s and 90s that are out there for today, tomorrow, and even into Thursday will be replaced by Canadian high pressure and much cooler weather, which means highs in the 70s heading into the upcoming week. Late week and weekend. Mostly sunny skies out there today. Highs around 86 up and down the Grand Strand, 89 to 90 inland, with a few spots even climbing into the low 90s briefly. Next 7-day forecast, though, has some big changes ahead. Not so much for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Highs around 86, 87. Wake-up temps in the middle and upper 60s. But by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're increasing the cloud cover, decreasing the temps only into the mid-70s at best, especially on Saturday, with a 30% chance of some showers on Friday and Saturday. That'll be throughout the day. Inland areas going from the 90-degree mark into the middle and low 70s through the weekend. More cloud cover, even the slight chance of some showers. A little bit on the gray side Saturday with wake-up temps in the upper 50s. So a noticeable cool down on tap. So enjoy the summer weather for the next few days.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
and now let's find out what the News 15 team, the stories they're working on for tonight.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. The Darlington County coroner says a body found at a rest stop 11 years ago has finally been identified. We'll tell you how investigators were able to figure it out and what happens now in the investigation. One person died in a crash on Highway 65 outside of Conway this morning. Find out what happened. And Myrtle Beach is taking steps to restrict the use of those popular green laser pointers after complaints of them being shined on people on the beach and into hotel room windows. Those stories and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A lot of stuff went on over the weekend, including benefits and a charity golf tournament that I played in. Let me clarify, charity putt-putt golf.
Yeah, putt-putt.
Yeah,
okay,
I
go
wouldn't
ahead.
be able to golf very well, but Charlie was there too. He played as well. This is the winning team right here. Actually, all the winners, and Charlie even got a trophy for the highest golf score. And there's Cole, who Cole is actually who golfed for Charlie. So thank you, Cole, for being on the team and helping Charlie out there and win that trophy. That was all for the Children's Museum of South Carolina. There's a trophy right there. And the Children's Museum is just great. It's a great place to go. When Charlie gets a little older, we'll take him out that way.
That's right. Let me tell you why I was Sunday. I was at the Dead Dog Saloon. They do the 9/11 thing every year, raising money. They raise money for Horry and Georgetown County's Fire and Life Safety Expo and the Georgetown Sheriff's Office Shop with Santa program. There's a crowd. I'm talking about a crowd. Charlie Campbell and Mike and all those guys really put on a big show, and I didn't check with them this morning. They were counting it all up. I think it was over $13,000 so far. But
for them,
now they've raised over $120,000 for these organizations since he started this.
Oh yeah, they've been doing it for 10 years.
I kid. Free food, free music, free everything, and we did a lot of auctioning stuff. We had a great time. We really did.
That's right. Great. All right. Well, let's talk about today. It's Tuesday.
Okay. Today's Tuesday, September 13th, and this is National Peanut Day.
I love peanuts.
Okay, we'll have peanuts later. And this is Positive Thinking Day.
Positive thinking. You think you're positive? Okay,
I was positive about it. All right, birthdays today, 1944. Check her out. Jacqueline Bisset. You remember she was in the movie The Deep? Wow, what a show. She's 67 today. A great actress. 1948, Nell Carter. There she is. She's 63. And she won a Tony, too. She's an actress, played a number of shows. 1959, Jean Smart. 52 years old and TV shows designing women, and she was also on 24 with Jack Bauer. Great show. Now, this day in history was 1961. Car 54, where are you? You remember that. Premiered on TV. It's back on reruns right now. And let's see, 1965, the Beatles released Yesterday. And that was the most recorded song. Over 3,000 different artists recorded yesterday.
Popular song.
1965, Willie Mays, they call him the Say Hey Kid, hits his 500th home run. Wow. All right, now here we go from the Know-It-All department. You're going to have to take part in this. You got to help me out, okay? All right, here we go. Did you know that the risk of cardiovascular disease, heart attack, whatever, is twice as high in women that snore compared to women who do not snore? Do you snore?
I do not snore.
You don't snore?
Not that I know.
I'm going to
of,
ask
no.
Robert. Okay, I'll find out.
Robert
But that's right, women. If you snore, you got a good chance, twice as high as women that do not snore. And that's from the Know-It-All department today.
Interesting link there.
It is.
All right, let's check out our video of the day today. Cecil, take a look at these. These are kids in Uganda doing a little line dance here. Now, this was a performance for a group, including my husband, who went to Uganda to help out these kids. It's kind of a sad story. They're all orphans who have lost their parents to AIDS. But Robert went out there. There's a school that's devoted to helping just them. So he went out there and helped with the skills that he had. Electrical wire, he fixed stuff, he fixed the computers and painted and whatnot. And of course he taught them to dance, since Robert is a professional dancer. He taught them some dances too. But it's a great organization. You can visit AfricanRuralSchools.org for some more information. Volunteers can go there for whatever help. I know that we talk a lot about the charities and organizations here, but if you're ever looking to help worldwide, that's a really great thing. And that actually leads me to my show and tell.
They were doing
today.
the Cupid shuffle, though. That's what they were doing. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Amanda.
show and tell today. As I mentioned a few years ago, my husband went to Uganda. He brought me back these cute little turtles and also some jewelry. There's a bracelet there, and I'm wearing the necklace. If you guys ever want to help out, there again is the web address, African.
That's right.
Schools.
And every
We have to
Tuesday,
go out there in
every
the future.
Tuesday we do show and tell. Amanda takes a turn, then I'll take a turn. Next week, I'm going to show and tell.
That's right.
And I got a good one.
All right, and now it is time for the deal of the day. You can always find him on our website, CarolinaLive.com. Today it's Mr. Sandless.
CarolinaLive.com has partnered with area businesses to bring you Carolina Live deals. You'll save from 50 to 70% off on area best services, restaurants, and attractions. Today's featured deal is from Mr. Sandless. Get a $5.95 two-room wood floor refinishing for only $2.95. Mr. Sandless makes refinishing wood floors quick, affordable, and painless. There's no mess to clean up, no offensive odors, and service is complete in just hours. So you could be walking on your floors again in the same day. Mr. Sandless is always less expensive than sanding, and everything is kid and pet safe. Plus, you get a 5-year warranty on your floors. Mr. Sandless, there's no better way for your wood floor refurnishing needs. Save money today by going to CarolinaLive.com and clicking on the Carolina Live Deals link. It's that easy. Carolina Live Deals, only on CarolinaLive.com. Comments, questions, feedback.
We want them from you.
Facebook, Twitter, email.
I'm waiting on a call from... Excuse me.
Send us a message anytime.
Especially during the show.
This is my husband. He says, Cecil, keep Matthew McConaughey away from my wife. On Facebook, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Send a message or post a comment. On Twitter, put a hash mark next to Carolina and Co.
We want to hear from you on Carolina and Company Live.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Time now for our first special guest, Scott with Window World. They have amazing products and a new product out now.
Right, that's amazing. I'm telling you, if you do not have these windows, you've got to look into it because they have some great stuff. Scott, tell me about it today.
Well, a new product that we just brought on board is acrylic glass block.
All right.
A lot of folks that have new homes built will put a glass block in a bathroom window or an area where they want some privacy, but you typically couldn't custom size it. Today we can go into a home that's looking for replacement windows and be able to custom size glass block.
And that rolls out now, and that just rolls out. It's so easy to open.
It rolls out as a casement window, and we also have a type that will actually roll out like an awning window. It would be hinged at the top. I mean, there's a picture of it at the display on top. But it is kind of unique. Comes in several different glass styles. We can get a one glass style that really gives you an opaque look. Another one that's clear, another one that has like a cross-cut glass to it, and one that we even incorporate low E glass with.
Well, y'all are coming up with something different every time you're on the show with Windows World.
Well, that's what Windows World's all about. We continue to grow. We continue to be on top. We continue to be at the peak of the technology in that today.
That's great, and people will be able to see all of your products out here at the home show this weekend.
Yeah, the home show this weekend I think is going to be great. From what they say, there's a little over 200 vendors that are going to be in there. We've got a huge display that we're going to have in there. We're going to have doors. We're going to have vinyl siding. We're going to have all of our new window products, laminated exteriors, cut glass. We're really going to make a really nice display out there. And I brought you guys, folks that are into recycling.
All right.
We'll be giving away a whole bunch of the recycle bags that have our Windows World name and the Windows World 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW. Folks from all over the U.S., even if they're visiting Myrtle Beach, can dial in 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW. It'll prompt them for their zip code, and it'll locate them to the Windows World closest to them.
Right there. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk about this. Cruises.
Yeah.
That's right. You got something coming up.
Yeah, with the home show, and it's actually going to run till the end of October. We did this with the spring show, and it was a great success. People that do business with us with a qualifying purchase will be eligible for a 4-day, 3-night cruise to either the Bahamas or Cozumel.
That's
what a
pretty
great
neat.
incentive to get some new windows, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's with the economy the way it is, a lot of folks are bypassing the vacation so they can do a home improvement on their house, and this is a way that they can get it all.
Well, let me say one quick thing I want to say. I have the windows where you open them up, pull them down like y'all do, and you clean them, and it's the greatest thing in the world. You don't have to get a ladder to go outside and clean them, and I love those windows.
That's right, that's right. Folks, especially folks on a 2-story home.
That's right.
Getting up on that second floor, climbing up on a ladder to wash the windows is a real pain in the neck.
I know it. Seeing me on a 2-foot, double ladder, I couldn't do it. Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thanks
Scott.
so much, Scott.
Thank you.
Window World, located in Myrtle Beach. You can always visit windowworldofmyrtlebeach.com for some more details, or check them out at 131 Causey Street. And don't forget the home show this weekend. Scott will be there, and so will we.
Yes,
All
we'll
right.
be there.
Stay with us, talking about Dancing with the Stars, coming right up.
Egg. A coochie, coochie, coo. It took a lot of hard work to make it. I'm a little worried about losing it. How do we make it grow?
Try the Georgetown County Library. They've got the books, videos, computer programs, and classes to get you on the right path. And best of all, it's free.
Be sure to check out Carolina and Company live on Facebook. Just look for Amanda Cecil Carolina and the Carolina and Company fan page. Visit Amanda and Cecil on Facebook at facebook.com/Carolina and Company.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, a Tuesday, and now we're going to go into talk about a little dancing.
A little dancing, that's right. Joining us now, JJ Stark and Scott Plyler. Thank you for being on our show today from South Atlantic Bake. And we are talking about Dancing with the Stars coming up. You guys are the main sponsor this year. And JJ, you're dancing.
That's right.
How are the lessons going so far? You're actually dancing with Robert, my husband.
That's right. Lessons are going great. We've met about 5 or 6 times now, and I think Robert has been very patient with me as I slowly learn the steps to the hustle and the samba.
Right.
And I think he has the whole entire thing choreographed already.
That's great.
Yeah, he's got it together.
The most important thing, are you having fun?
I'm having a blast. It's so much fun.
It is. It's a fun way to raise money for BE Squared, which is early college education. Now, why do you decide to sponsor this event and this organization?
Well, this is the 4th year that South Atlantic Bank has sponsored the event, and the 2nd year that we've been the presenting sponsor. And we really like to get behind the community, especially when it involves educational purposes. We do a lot with the Myrtle Beach school system, St. James, and that area where our 2 offices are located, and we thought this would be a good blend in as well.
And are you looking forward to watching JJ dance out there?
We're very excited to have JJ dance for us, and she's excited to do it.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel? How do you feel? Knowing that you're helping out all these kids?
It's nice. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to do it, is I just think it's a great opportunity to do something that I enjoy doing, which is dance, and to kind of challenge myself to do something sort of out of my comfort zone. And I'm lucky enough to have friends like Scott and Michelle and Miles and Tammy Herring who are allowing me to do this for them.
That's great. Now, do you have dance experience?
I have a little dance experience. I mean, of course, I took tap and jazz and ballet growing up, but I haven't done anything with dance since I was about 16.
Okay, well, you can vote for JJ or anyone that you'd like at HorryDancing.com. We're looking at some video from a couple years ago here, but you know, get out there, cast your vote, and come out tomorrow night. There's a Meet the Stars event at the Melting Pot, and that's a great event. You can come out. They usually have some specials running, and you can vote for any of the stars or dancers. So will you be out there tomorrow night?
Yes, I'm planning to be there tomorrow night.
All right, great.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
We'll see you guys there. Melting Pot tomorrow night, September 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. And you can find some more details at HorryDancing.com. And I'll stick with us. We'll be right back.
Disasters happen, and there's no telling if and when they'll happen to you. It happened to this family, and they called A&I Fire and Water Restoration to help.
When we first walk in and we see that people have been displaced and they've had a crisis in their life, we strive to solve that problem and put them back, not as well as they were, but in better shape than they were prior to the fire or the water. And it's very gratifying to come in and see that our customers are satisfied.
A&I Fire and Water Restoration is a full-service general contractor specializing in quality repairs and property restoration, helping people across the coastal Carolinas.
Being in the fire and water restoration business is probably one of the most rewarding experiences anybody can have.
It's also a wonderful feeling for those who have been assisted by A&I.
Thank you for saving my fish, A&I.
Danny Isaac and Billy Alford started A&I Fire and Water Restoration in 1974, and they've earned national recognition for their top-notch work.
A&I was very fortunate. We were selected as one of the top 50 remodeling companies in the country. We're very proud of that. It's about the fourth time that we've been selected in the top in the nation in the last 35 years that we've been in business. We were also very fortunate to win the Cecil Award, which was through Remodeling Magazine for excellence in service.
So if unexpected loss happens to you, go with someone you trust, someone the community trusts. A&I, the fire and water restoration people.
If you give us the opportunity, we think you'll be very, very satisfied with our services.
A&I Fire and Water Restoration, headquartered in Myrtle Beach. Call 888-881-FIRE. In North Carolina, call 888-902-LOSS. And visit ai-restoration.com. No job is too small or too big for A&I.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Time now for another special guest talking about SOS. Fall migration starts this weekend.
That's right. It's coming up. And let me tell you, now, they really have a good time. We're talking about thousands of shaggers from all over. They come to North Myrtle Beach, and they have a party. All the nightclubs up there are just a great time, and they do a lot of shagging. Now, Judy Collins is with us from, of course, the what's the name of it? Judy's House of Oldies.
Judy's House of Oldies.
Yeah. Now they're going to
no,
put.
you should know that.
I know that. Many times I've been there, Judy. Now they're going to be putting together, try to break a record.
We're trying to do the Guinness Book of Records on the amount most shaggers dancing 5 minutes at one time.
Now, what day are y'all going to do that on?
That's the 24th.
The 24th, a Saturday.
At the Aquatic Center.
All right. Now, anybody wanting to get in this on this record breaking, come to the Aquatic Center. Tell them where it's located.
It's right across the street from the, I believe, the police department.
Yeah.
Right up in North Myrtle Beach, and anybody in that area can tell you, where it's exactly at.
Second Avenue, I think.
Second Avenue,
yeah.
Right, somewhere along in there on 2nd Avenue South, and they'll start around 3:30. We're going to have to dance for 5 minutes without stopping, and we have all the officials there to make sure. We hope we need at least 251 people to get our credit.
All right, 250 is the record, so you need 251?
That's the requirement. I don't think really no one's tried that yet.
Oh, okay.
But the fact that they've set us a limit of at least 250, so we have to have at least 251.
Well, you're going to have 20,000 people up there.
Let me tell you, during SOS, those 10 days, it runs anywhere 12 to 15,000 people coming through.
I mean, you have all kind of great places up there, the Spanish Gay and Ducks, Fat Harold's, and all these places that you can go to, and Judy's House of Oldies with all the music you're wanting for it. I promise you now. Shagging. Tell them one more time. What time? 3:30.
3:30. Oh,
Right.
at the okay, I lost you there.
I'm sorry.
3:30 at the Aquatic Center for the Guinness Book of World Records. But we'll be starting the official SOS week starting the 16th, going through the 25th. And we kind of call it Seniors on Spring Break.
That's what it is.
What it is, really.
Judy's brought us a DVD we'll give away tomorrow, too. A lot of great stuff. More stuff coming up. Thanks for being with us, Judy.
That's right. And be sure to be there. North Myrtle Beach, the
little
Aquatic
shag.
Center, 3:30 p.m. and make a Guinness Book of World Records.
That's right.
Shagging. All right, stick with us. We're talking about Pawleys Island Festival coming up.
This is a typical day for Carolyn Baker.
Then we just have a casual afternoon. Most times you'll catch us in the spring and summer sitting on our porch in our swing.
She moved to Methodist Manor 2 years ago.
And we just love it.
Methodist Manor is a senior living community in Florence.
I was just thinking about our future. We're both getting older, and I just felt like it was a good move before we needed it.
Situated on nearly 100 acres of space, Methodist Manor offers independent living, in-home care, assisted living, and health care. There are several floor plans to choose from for patio homes and apartments, and it's all-inclusive. Utilities, housekeeping, laundry, meals, and landscaping don't cost extra.
I guess the main thing, I like the freedom. You can do what you want to do, or you can be involved in all the activities, and they have plenty of those.
Activities include exercising, dancing, creative arts, and lunch. Not only can you enjoy all of those activities, but you can relax in this beautiful Serenity Garden. And you can grow your own vegetables. That's part of the Memory Care program for Alzheimer's patients. Also on site, a media room, game room, business center, and chapel. Methodist Manor welcomes people of all religions, beliefs, and backgrounds. And every Sunday you can attend a service in this beautiful chapel. You meet friends for a lifetime at Methodist Manor.
Great friends and great neighbors.
Some residents just wish they would have moved here earlier.
Move in now. What we've observed since we've been here is people wait too long. And they think they're going to get old one day, and they're already old. But they need to get here earlier so they can enjoy the activities, still have the freedom of the community, rather than come in and be restricted right away.
Methodist Manor, where friendships and traditional values meet, located at 2100 Twin Church Road in Florence.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, coming up, I think it starts next weekend, is the Pawleys Island Festival of Music and Art. And we're going to learn more about it right now.
That's right. Joining us now, Susan, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
Now, the events start next week. Let's talk about Thursday.
This coming Thursday, in a few days, we're having our first wearable art luncheon. We've never had that before, and it is art and jewelry, anything you can wear, jewelry, pocketbooks, scarves from local artists all over the Grand Strand. And they have donated these pieces, and we're selling tickets. It's at Tommy Bahama at the Market Common. Our goal was 150, and we've sold 120. So there are 30 tickets left.
Wow.
So if you want to get to that, you need to call our offices today at 626-8911 and order that ticket, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Nice day to get out with your friends and have a nice lunch and see some incredible art.
Absolutely. And they can visit your webpage too to get your phone number and get all that set up. Okay, now let's talk about all the events that you guys have going on next week.
I know. It's actually Sunday. We have the first event, the Gallery Crawl, and that's a free event. 10 galleries from Myrtle's Inlet to Georgetown. Next week goes right into the Film Festival, which is a 2-day event at Terra Theater, which is also free. You just need to call our offices to reserve your space. Then we go into the big weekend, the 12th Annual Wine Gala. It is fabulous, 12 distributors, 60 different wines. Then our headliner is Spyra Gyra. I know you've heard of him, heard of them, and they're so wonderful. And then we have Kickin' Grass Band, which is bluegrass, and I've brought some tickets for you to give away for that. If you love bluegrass, it's going to be a wonderful evening. We skip a day and then go right back into the next week. We have the Charleston Chamber Opera. We've never had opera before. It's going to be an incredible event. Nice. Ball in the House, a cappella group that's going into the schools, doing some outreach, Carolina Forest High School, and they've learned some songs and they're going to perform with them, and I've given you some tickets to give away for Ball in the House. David Osborne is following that. It's jazz. And then the last night is the Hitmen, which 60s, 70s, and 80s. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, backup group singers, Chandrells. that kind of
Y'all
music.
have got everything covered in this Arts and Music Festival.
That's
It's going
right.
to be a big deal.
And again, we have tickets. Look at this. Three
We'll be
pairs
giving
of
them away.
tickets that we'll be giving away up until the event. So you'll have to keep watching and try for those giveaways on our Facebook page. But thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you need some more information, you can give them a call, 626-8911, or visit the website.
It's www.pawleysmusic.com.
All right.
Thank you.
Stick with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Don't forget, we will be live this Friday at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center for the home show. It's going to be a great day, so come out there and see us live at noon, and then look at all the fun stuff that you can get for your home.
Wow, we're going to have a great time, and we're looking forward to seeing you there. If you're building a home and putting it together, this is the place you need to go to learn everything about doing that.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at noon. Have a great day.